Hi everyone, welcome to Knitting With You episode 4. Today is December 6th, soon to be December 7th, 2014. It's a really late night for me guys, crazy busy week. Today we have so much to talk about. I'm really excited about it. We have a new thread in our discussion board called Viewers Requests that Lizette has set up for us, and we've had a member post to that already. Paunchy Sue posted to that, so we'll look at that today. I also want to talk about one of our members, Tinted Tangles is the username, and she does hand-dyed yarn, so I want to show you her online shop today. And we're going to talk about our poll results for November. We will get into our December knit along, as well as we'll set up the prize for the winner of the December knit along. And today we will draw the winner. All the names are in the hat. We'll draw the winner for our November knit along to win the Mulberry Silk Skein. Here it is. Somebody's gonna get this today. Yay! So let's get started.
So here we are on our member discussion board with our thread Viewers Requests. Paunchy Sue writes, an idea for tutorial, breaking down the sock wall, how to craft the best sock for you. The sock guide for newbies? I would love to knit socks, but I just know I'll foul it all up. My last attempts at slippers didn't turn out too well. I would love to hear stories and tips from others about the ups and downs of sock making.
So I'm really glad that Paunchy Sue utilized our new thread. I think her comment was perfect, just what we were hoping to see the members use this thread for. In regard to this, I think it would be fun for our December poll to ask our members toe up or cuff down and why. So me personally, I know what I like, and I could do some tutorials, but I need to do some research first. I like to do 2 at a time toe up with afterthought heels. That's my favorite method of making socks. I also very much prefer 1x1 ribbing on my cuff, and I like the 1x ribbing to go all the way down to my ankle because I like a nice snug fit. But I know there's so many different ways that people can make socks, and I think that the least favorite way I like to do it is traditionally. I don't like doing cuff down. I don't like doing the heel flap. I don't like doing the gusset heel turn. I really, really do like my afterthought heels. But we could definitely do this for you, Paunchy Sue. I'm going to do a lot of research, and hopefully I'll learn some new techniques myself. I'd like to try to practice my Kitchener stitch, and I would also like to try some new stretchy bind-offs. Usually I do bind off one, yarn over, bind off one, yarn over, and that's my preferred method for my stretchy bind off, but I know there's lots of different ones out there, and it'd be kind of cool to learn about this. So I'm going to see if Liz can come up with a new discussion thread for us about making socks and how people really like to, I guess, the algorithms they use for making socks. And we'll do a poll, toe up or cuff down, and based on the results for that, if we do a knit along in January for socks, depending on the results of that poll, we'll try to knit a toe up or a cuff down one. So I think that'd be really fun. Thank you again, Paunchy Sue. I really appreciate you posting to our thread. Next up, I want to talk about Krista from Tinted Tangles. She did post on our Members Market introduction thread, and she did mention that we are going to, or she's going to try to post to our Members Market Now Open thread, which will be really nice. I don't know if any of you caught Lizette. She runs a jewelry site. Excuse me. But she posted on there a phenomenal example of how we'd like to see the Members Market used. She had a special contest for Cyber Monday deal, and she let users decide which style they liked more throughout Instagram, she posted 5 different pictures there, and each one you picked which one you liked the best, and the winner got to choose what set of earrings she preferred. So I personally have received a pair of earrings from Lizette, and I love them. The only problem is my earlobes are really fat, and so I have to have her switch out the actual clip parts for me because I can't get them through my earlobes, but they're actually very beautiful and I can wear them with anything, and I'm so happy she sent them to me. I've actually asked her to make me some stitch markers, which her and I have been collaborating on a little bit here and there when I've had the time. I'm really excited about that. So yes, on to Krista. Sorry to get off topic. Krista at Tinted Tangles. I did get a chance to check out her site. It is tintedtangles.com. I'm going to show it to you guys. She's got some really nice yarn and fiber on there.
Okay, so here's Krista's website, tintedtangles.com. And if you look right on the top menu, she's got some wonderful things. Right here, there's a little story about chopsticks, which I think you will all really enjoy. She talks about custom orders. If you have a specific color idea you'd like, you could talk to her about it, and she'd do her best to work with you to get that done. And also, in her shipping and shipping tabs, it talks about how she's willing to ship internationally, which is wonderful because I know we have a lot of international members. Quick show you one of these beautiful colorways she's got going on. She's got fiber, she's got oh my goodness, fingering weight, and she's also got DK weight, and they're all beautiful. It looks like the fiber generally runs at $16, and the already spun yarn is at $22. If you click on it, this is my favorite colorway. You get a better idea of what the skeins look like.
So Krista, thank you again for posting to our members market. I'm really looking forward to your shop posting for our open thread. Totally looking forward to that. I would like to buy a skein of that Hello Autumn colorway. I really enjoyed that color. I think they're all beautiful, but that one really jumped out at me. I kind of want to try it. Unfortunately, I don't have it in the budget right now. We just had to order a new plow for our four-wheeler. It was a decision between a new snowblower, a new plow, and we really need to do something because we're kind of getting hammered with snow up here. So that should be in sometime this week. And like I said, we were renovating the downstairs bathroom. We're turning it into a half bath and a laundry room. So with that going on, we want to try to get that done. And then of course Christmas is coming up. So we're kind of strung a little tight, but I'm hoping I'll be able to buy a skein here sometime in the near future. Next, we're going to talk about our member polls. We had a few patterns up there that we wanted you to look at and vote which one you think you would enjoy for our December knit along. And we have one vote for the Rivulet Tam. We had one vote for the Emily D mitts. We had one person who just couldn't decide because she liked them all. And then the winner, 2 votes for the Ha Penny hat. So it looks like we're going to be doing the Ha Penny hat. And I will show you real quick how to get to that pattern itself.
So if you go to our discussion board for our group and you click on the November Finish at Cal, you'll see my original post where we have the patterns to choose from. And the last one is the Ha Penny hat. So you go ahead and click that link and you'll be taken to the Ravelry pattern page. You click the pattern is available for free. It brings you to her blog. You scroll down. She has it in bold lettering. You click on that. It's a downloadable pattern. It downloads as a PDF. Click open or save, however you decide, and it just pops right up.
So the Ha Penny hat uses 140 to 147 yards of DK weight yarn. The yarn that is suggested for the pattern is Rowan Baby Merino Silk DK. I'm going to substitute a DK lavender yarn. I think that's what I'm going to use. I have in my stash. I am making hats for all of the children that I babysit for. They saw a hat I made for my daughter, and next thing I know, they were all asking for one, so I agreed to go ahead and make one for each of them. I let them go through my stash and pick out the colors and fibers that they would like for their hats. And I have them all set aside. And so far I've completed 2, and both of the girls love their hats and they wear them to school and everything. So that's really nice. So we're going to start this Hot Penny Hat Lace Knit Along on Monday the 8th. And I believe we should close it on Friday, January 2nd of 2015. So that'll give us 4 weeks, I believe, to work on it. Sounds pretty good. Everybody kosher with that? We'll post the rules on the thread. I'll have Lizette get on that because she's awesome. And so that's what we have there. Let me check my notes here. Okay. So the prize for the December knit along. Unfortunately, the last 2 weeks have been so crazy that I haven't had a chance to purchase anything new. So I was speaking to Lizette about this, and I've decided that the winner of the December Lace Hot Penny Hat Knit Along will be able to choose an item from any of their online indie shop, their favorite online indie shop, and the only rule is it has to be $10 or under. So if you're the winner and I announce it to you, and you know, I say, okay, congratulations, go pick something out. You let me know the website, the item number, what have you. Give me your shipping address. I will set it all up for you, and I will send it directly to your house. So, or your mailing address, wherever you want it sent. So that's what we're going to do for our giveaway for December. And I apologize, I don't really have anything for you guys. It's just been so crazy. Speaking of which, I am so amazed for all the people that finished the November Finish It Knit Along. There was 2 weeks, and you guys just pulled all these amazing FOs out. They were all so beautiful, and it was so diverse, such variety, amazing. And you know, just given such the short time, you guys all jumped on that. Wow, that's all I can say. And Lizette wanted to finish her shawl, and she didn't get to. And I'm also kind of bummed that Tamsin B, she couldn't finish her hat for her husband either. And I don't have any finished objects either. Because my husband had the extra time home, I thought I would finish my summer shawl that I showed you guys in the last episode, because I only work on that when he's home. That's my my project that I sit with when he's home, and he plays some video games after the kids are in bed, and I just sit here behind him and watch him play video games, and I knit on the shawl. So that's kind of like my special bonding project with my husband. But funny story is, one of our best friends, we grew up with him. He's like a brother to us. His name's Harold. He knows that I love to knit and crochet. And he sends me this text about 3 weeks ago. And it's a picture of this little stuffed animal, stuffed dragon. He loves dragons. And it's really cute. And he goes, will you make this for me, please? And, you know, I just look at the picture real quick. And I go, oh, yeah, sure, no problem. I said, send me the pattern. You know, I'll make it up for you. He's like, yay! So, you know, a couple hours goes by. And I get a bing in my email, and sure enough, it's this dragon pattern. And I open it up, and the first thing I notice is that this pattern is like 20 plus pages long. And I'm thinking to myself, oh man. So I said, okay. So I start reading it, and I get reading it, and this dragon is made out of all these little crochet motifs, and there's over 100 of them. So I worked on, I made a couple of the motifs just to see if I could do it. Sure enough, it's not too bad. And my husband gets home, and I go to pick up my shawl, and he goes, shouldn't you be working on Harold's dragon? That's more important. And I said, well, I really want to finish my shawl. And he's like, no, 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 you have to work on the dragon. You have to work on the dragon. So I ended up crocheting these 2 weeks instead of actually knitting anything, which is kind of a bummer. But these motifs are really cute, and I wanted to show them to you real quick. Another funny part about this dragon is it's supposed to be made with fingering weight scraps, and I don't really have a lot of fingering weight scraps, but I have a ton of worsted weight scraps. So I asked him if he would be okay with me making worsted weight, and he said absolutely. And as I started making this, I realized this dragon is going to be massive when it's all done. But it's a really fun pattern, and each motif I'm making a little different. So far, I'm up to 12 of the hexagons, and I believe I have to make 21 hexagons, and you have to make so many number of each shape. and they're all really cute. And you know, you mix it up however you want to, depending on how much you have. You know, and they're all different, and it just makes for this beautiful patchwork, bright little big dragon in this case. But he's a big guy, so I think it'll work out really nice for him. He's over 6 foot, and he's like a big brother to my husband and I. Like I said, we grew up together. He actually works with my husband. He works for the same company as my husband. Usually they don't get sent to the same place. But it's a lot of fun. I mean, we share lots of stories and stuff. But my husband is adamant that I work on the dragon and nothing else. So that's the progress I've made so far with my dragon. And unfortunately, it's a crochet project, so I don't really have a whole lot of progress with my knitting stuff. I did, however, like I said, I finished 2 hats for the girls I babysit, but I don't have them to show you because as soon as I finished them, they like grabbed them and ran, and they were like, "Yay, my hat's done, my hat's done!" So I have 3 more to do for little girls, and I have 1 for a little baby boy to do. So I'm hoping I'll have those done probably, well, if I could do 2 a week, that's pretty good, right? So maybe by Christmas I'll have them all done. So we'll see. And also I've been working on, this is kind of like a potato chip knitting thing for me. And it's just a caplet, and I'm going top down. It's got raglan shaping, and it's just for me to cozy in. You know, this is the top here. And it's really hard to see because I'm doing it in a round and it's all smooshed together. But it's just something to snuggle in while I knit because it's been really chilly up here. And it's going pretty quickly. And I'm thinking I'm going to have this done soon too. But I definitely want to jump in on the hot penny hat as well with that lavender yarn. Maybe I'll make it for myself just to splurge because I like making stuff for myself. So yes. Oh, and enough rambling. We have to draw the winner for the November Finish It Cal. And I don't know who the winner's going to be. I have put all of the names in here in this lovely little hat. I'm just going to randomly draw one, and we're going to see who's going to win our silk thread. Woohoo! Alright, so here we go. Drum roll. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Slippery little piece of paper. Alright, here we go. I got one. Ta-da! Gotta unfold it. The winner is Girly Knitwit. Can you see? Ta-da! Girly Knitwit. Congratulations! I will PM you and let you know you have won. And we will try to get that out in the mail for you ASAP as soon as I get the address you would like me to mail it to. Well, guys, if you have any questions or comments, please let us know. You can PM me or Liz. And of course, we're going to try to keep things interesting, keep adding new features for you guys. If you guys have any ideas you want to throw out there, have at it. After all, this is for you guys, so we can all grow as a group. I really have to say, I am so happy with the energy that we have in the group. And I'm really, really thrilled that it's growing faster than I thought it would. We've already reached 35 members, which is more than I had hoped for personally. I love that Lizette is out there interacting with you guys. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to do much because I've been babysitting so much. I do take children overnight, and one of the parents that I do babysit for is a single mom. She works full-time in the evenings, and she goes to school full-time during the day. So this woman is constantly going, and she has 2 weeks left before she graduates, and she is doing phenomenal. She's been taking pre-tests. I'm rooting for her. She's passed every single one of them with flying colors, and I'm so excited that she's going to be done. But unfortunately for me, that means I have her kids 90% of the time during the week. I take them after school, and I keep them overnight, and I get them ready for school, and she doesn't usually get to see them until Wednesday. So it's really hard on them. And, you know, we try to keep it fun for the kids, and we try to get them communicating with their mom as much as possible. But, you know, it's 2 more weeks she can do it, and the kids are rooting for her, and we're all excited. So after 2 more weeks, hopefully I'll be able to do more on Ravelry with everybody. But until then, you know, Liz is our main mod. So if you guys have questions, I would suggest that you send them her way for right now. And until then, everybody, happy knitting.